Welcome to PixElated Adventures, a festival where we celebrate all things pixel art and delectable indies. My name's Leanna Rupert. I'm really excited to be your host today because I've been gaming for over 35 years and pixel art will always have a special place in my heart. Pixel art, place in heart. I'm a poet! Okay, moving on. I'm really excited to be here today and I really appreciate the chance to just celebrate the world of indies. Because if you're like me, your backlog is probably a little intimidating right now. And with so many amazing releases, it's easy to kind of lose sight on the gems that are hidden in the ether of indies. So today we are going to be celebrating that with some titles that are available now, some that are coming soon, and some that have demos you can check out if they tickle your fancy. If you're new here too, the festival is actually going on from now to August 5th. And you can join the Discord and also tune in here in Steam and get to know the people that actually made the games you're about to see today. Talk to the devs, have real conversations, and learn more about their process and how some of these amazing adventures even came to be. And trust me, some of them are really weird. Like, you're gonna want to talk about it because, like, respectfully, what the hell? Before we go into our first wave of amazing pixelated adventures, just wanted to give a special shout out to Brave at Night, the studio that's making all of this possible. Brave at Night actually has a couple titles that you will see today, but I really love everything they stand for because not only do they contribute their own pixel goodness in ways that really are kind of weird if you look at one of their titles, which you'll see later on today, but they're also really cool if you like strategy or if you like historical titles. They care about indies and they care about the developers that make these indie titles. And that is really special. And for them to create this community where we don't have to take things too seriously, we can just vibe and chill and just enjoy the craft of games is incredible. And it's really appreciated. And I'm so thankful to be brought in, to be a part of it, and very thankful for the chance to share this all with you. So without further ado, because we've already been rambling for a little bit now, let's dive into the first round of indies. We've got esports shenanigans. We've got wannabe superheroes. We've got wizards, Harry. We've got everything. And I'm really excited. So let's go into it, shall we? Roll the clips. Yes, Your Grace Snowfall is a sequel to the critically acclaimed kingdom management simulator Yes, Your Grace. Set in a medieval fantasy world, players must assume the role of a monarch who must navigate the challenges of ruling a kingdom during a very harsh winter. This adventure emphasizes decision-making, resource management, and maintaining the delicate power balance among nobility, commoners, and external threats. Players will interact with various characters, including family members, advisors, and foreign dignitaries, making choices that affect the kingdom's stability and prosperity. The storyline involves dealing with crises such as food shortages, uprisings, and diplomatic conflicts, all the while uncovering a deeper mystery related to the kingdom's history and the relentless winter. Yes, Your Grace Snowfall builds on the original strength by introducing new mechanics, more complex storylines, and richer character development, offering a compelling blend of strategy and narrative-driven gameplay. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's falling too fast to be either one of those, and it doesn't really look intentional, so it's gotta be McPixel! Our beloved wannabe superhero who keeps finding themselves mixed up in the most unbelievable situations. Don't believe me? One moment, you're stuck in a speeding train heading towards a cliff, and the next, you're in a falling plane. Or you might suddenly find yourself needing to win an impossible win a soccer match, while on the other hand, you're a dinosaur trying to stave off a giant meteorite. Naturally. Stuck in a flaming house? Meh. Sandwiched between two battling armies? Whatevs? Certainly not a problem for McPixel. McPixel 3 takes place in the city of McBurg, a place teeming with adventures waiting to be uncovered. The whole world around you will get populated with characters and items for levels you've already visited as you play, effectively building the world as you go. You'll also be able to don some of the costumes you found while playing, because you can't fight crime if you ain't cute. Play for over 100 mind-blowing levels, nearly 1,000 hilarious gags, over 20 mini games from all genres, and a bonus that it plays on your mom's computer. And there's also a water level. And Steve.
For centuries, life in a small village went on as usual. But peaceful life came to an end when the mysterious island appeared on the horizon. The village was invaded by monsters. Animals went wild. But then, a hero appeared.
Welcome to the Underworld, a land of monsters and mutants who eat humans for breakfast. With the exception of one monster, a hulking ogre by the name of Roy. He actually has no interest in eating humans, which works out perfectly when him and his best friend stumble upon a lost little girl named Meg. And when they meet her, they find something truly terrifying. The moment she wakes up and starts wailing in fear, a blood-red hue washes over the sky and the earth itself begins to tremble. Yo, buddy, this little girl's tears hold the actual power to bring forth the apocalypse. The freaking apocalypse, man. And the only way to stop it is for them to help her find her mother so she can make it safely back home. Megs Monster is a short story-driven JRPG with a big twist. Players control Roy, who begins the game with 99,999 HP and is virtually untouchable. But the real concern is keeping Meg safe, because if she starts crying, it's game over for everyone. Players will have to master the unique mechanic and mini-games baked into each battle, all the while protecting Meg and using her favorite toys to pacify her. What begins as a relatively simple and heartwarming story about two unlikely friends ultimately expands into something much greater, as Roy and Meg slowly begin to unravel the mysterious surroundings of the underworld and themselves. The result is an emotional journey that, like any good story, will remain in your heart for years to come. Megs Monster is available now on Xbox, PC, and Nintendo Switch. Play as the young witch Flora and discover a bustling town in this Metroidvania-inspired wholesome cooking game. Flora travels to a distant town to fulfill her dream of becoming a proper witch. She opens up a shop in Grout, a harbor town built upon cliffs where adventurers settled to chart an unexplored island full of mystery. As she engages in the town's thriving economy and learns more about the world of magic, she stumbles upon two members of opposing covens. These masters of witchcraft have a lot to teach our young witch, but they also know how to use her in their dispute about magical beings. From cooking in a cozy, customizable kitchen to creating magical dishes, and maybe even some platforming on the side to your heart's content while traversing bell towers, old ramparts, and the forgotten secrets hidden within the island. There's a lot to explore and not a lot of time, so let's get to it and get magical with magical delicacy. Welcome back, guys. We are taking a small break here just to say hi again and remind you to hydrate. Make sure you're drinking that water. Stretch those muscles a little bit. Unclench that jaw. Relax those shoulders. Do a little shimmy if you gotta. We got a little bit more to go. And also, Steve, am I right?
Your friend Steve. Do Steve. Do.
Greetings, citizen, and welcome to the Zignoka Institute. Your talented mind has been recognized by our great leader. Insanity is on the rise, and we need you to normalize the citizens of the structure. Now, let me verify your implant. Get to work. Mind scanner. Analyze, diagnose, normalize. Follow the rules. Open your eyes. Fulfill your duty. The structure will rise. Technology will bow to all mankind for normality and the mind. Mind scanners.
No one saw the infection coming. The few who survived were forced into hiding. But now it's time to fight back. You'll need to scavenge for resources, craft tools and weapons, learn new skills, and adapt to stay alive. Fight the relentless hordes. Upgrade your gear. Every battle counts. You'll need to claw your way to safety. You might stumble on survivors, but their trust won't be easy to earn. So choose your allies wisely. You must navigate an ever-changing city. Find your way out and escape the chaos. Pursue a cure. And ultimately, hope to reach the terminus.
Welcome to the future of Punch Club. You've spent a long 20 years living in the confines of your overbearing mother's garage. That and your father mysteriously vanished before you were even born. But hey, you've had plenty of time to work out and dream about the wonders of the world, and for that, we're proud of you. Does suck to be you though, because, look around. People are eating slime, corruption is rife, and everybody kind of wants to fight you. But maybe if you find your father and become the dark fist people keep talking about, somehow you could actually become humanity's savior. You could also become the one who uncovers the super secret secrets of the good corporation. Or not. It's a choose your own adventure, so if you really want to, you can stay in your garage, I guess. Life is a rat race, fast-paced, time-consuming, and requires effective management to survive. Just like Punch Club 2, it's literally a simulation game. Manage your time and your funds and fight in the big leagues. But keep in mind, the first rule of Punch Club. Tell everybody about Punch Club. You can wishlist it now or prepare to fight. Just not us, because we're squishy. And small. Welcome to the Ultimate Space Station Simulator, where the universe's most fascinating aliens have come to rest and to play. As the first caretaker of this station, your mission is to ensure all guests have a fantastic time by providing top-notch service and building the best dang station in the galaxy. Explore 13 alien races, including some weird ones. Build and manage your space station. Check out their photos, DNA, and galactic papers, because why not be a little nosy? And honestly, just survive at the station. Dangerous monsters are always lurking nearby. But watch out! With so many different alien species to cater to, there are sure to be some challenges along the way. Can you handle the pressure? Can you make Spherical Core proud? Play Galaxy Pass Station today and find out. Momodora Moonlit Farewell tells a tale of a great calamity to befall the village of Koho 5 years after the events of Momodora 3. Once the toll of an ominous bell is heard, the village is soon threatened by a demonic invasion. The village's matriarch sends Momo, their most capable priestess, to investigate the bell and find the bell ringer responsible for summoning this invasion. It is their hope that by finding this culprit, they will also be able to secure the village's safety and, most importantly, the sacred Loon Tree's safety, a source of life and healing for the village. This venture features gorgeous pixel art and animation, as well as action-packed gameplay that can be further customized with the game's sigil system. Explore, fight, and protect your village at any cost.
We are at the halfway mark. How are you guys doing? You doing okay? You staying with me? You enjoying? You're hyping up? I hope chat's being respectful. We see you. Hope you guys are having good conversations. We've seen some pretty interesting rides so far. My personal favorite has got to be McPixel. I am a Steve stan. Not only that though, Mind Scanners is also kind of my jam because it reminds me of the interface in Outer Wilds, but also has that cyberpunk feel to it that I really enjoy. It's very dystopian, very odd, and what a trailer. Am I right? As we careen into the second half of this goodness, we are going to take things a little bit slower. While we do have a couple more action-packed games to show, we also want to show the calmer side of pixel art with amazing farming simulators, cooking adventures, and just good old-fashioned exploration. Excited to see what else we got? Let's dive in.
A magical kid of prophecy is born once in a millennium. Someone has stolen your memories and forced you into a dangerous, ever-changing world. Reclaim your memories and learn the whole truth about your power while you try to free yourself from a world bathed in chaos in this 2D, fast-paced, Metroidvania-inspired roguelike called An Amazing Wizard. You'll explore procedurally generated magical worlds with over 250 artifacts to beef up your magical toolkit, as well as more than 100 spells and dozens of magical weapons to unlock and use. After all, a wizard is never late, nor is he early, but he will roll up packing a mean arsenal of magical goodies. One quick friendly note though, after every death you will respawn in a different world entirely. There are no checkpoints. So, just a friendly warning to proceed with caution. Or don't. Sometimes it's better to just let your magic do the talking. Esports History is a game in which you will go from an ordinary little guy to an esports superstar. Defeat bosses in tournaments, gain a reputation in the esports community, and become a true professional. Character progression consists of unique talents and stat builds to play the way you want to play. Will your character be the best of the best with incredible microcontrol or tactical skills in strategy games? Or will they always get hit in the head with superior aim and shooters? It all depends on you. Another thing is if you like mini-games. Esports History offers 6 mini-games that are inspired by real esports titles, and the difficulty of these games will depend on the strength of your character, so make sure you're paying attention to that. The mini-games are also divided into 2 recognizable genres with RTS and FPS. The bottom line is if you're an esports fan, you will love Esports History, not only for the game itself, but also it offers a ton of Easter eggs to the era of the birth of esports. It's like history, but fun, and less brutal and war and things like that. You'll also get to meet a ton of unique characters with their own personalities and goals, but it will be up to you to stand out and put your best foot forward. So, can you stack up? Can you set yourself apart? We'll see, but it all comes down to you.
Altered Amma combines the beloved classic Metroidvania formula with RPG elements, dating simulator features, a slick pixel art presentation, and a gripping non-linear story. Whether you want to beat up the bad guys, find love, or just explore the beautiful cityscape, Neo Barcelona awaits. Astalon Tears of the Earth is an action platformer set in a dying world where life is cruel, but death can be a stepping stone to victory. Use the unique skills and weapons of Arius the Fighter, Qli the Rogue, and Algus the Wizard to surmount the mysterious Tower of Serpents and find the answers to your survival. Slay terrible monsters, discover powerful artifacts, and solve fiendish puzzles, reaching new heights in the tower with the aid of a Titan. Follow a story about friendship and sacrifice, building up the courage to take down giants to protect the weak and the powerless. Strengthen your party and change their fate by embracing death while working tirelessly to discover the countless secrets that the Tower of Serpents hide. Are you ready? Because the fate of everyone and everything you love depends on it.
Welcome to the Multiverse, where infinite possibilities to explore alternate worlds await you. Soak in the sights, some nature, and enjoy a healthy helping of bloodshed, mayhem, absolute carnage. You better bring a change of shorts, kid, because the nutjob who is your guide in all this is a fun and quirky scientist named Everett. Sure, he's a bit sly and mysterious, but trust us, he's good. No need to be suspicious. Together you'll switch between worlds at the press of a button. There's something new around every corner, from new friends to mortal threats. Broken, twisted worlds. And pain. You brought this all upon us, you fool. You were told not to play with the multiverse. Now those Zenith guys are after you. This is your mess, kid. And I'm pretty sure you're about to end up dead. Delighted! Absolutely delighted with the challenges ahead! Who doesn't love a little mind-bending puzzles and secrets to unlock, right? The multiverse has plenty of those. And don't worry about those people chasing you. They just want to talk. Relax, take a deep breath and delve into an existential crisis! The death, the injustice, oh, the humanity! Don't even try to escape this. Round and round we go, from one world to the next. Everything here is decided in a dice game where nobody's a participant. Truly, there is no hope to see you soon. The multiverse awaits on March the 4th.
Begin your journey of discovery as you develop the tools and ideas that reshape the primitive world with Roots of Patcha. Learn to process and preserve food, create beautiful art, unlock your clan's spirituality, and invent new buildings to expand your village any way you want. Roots of Patcha is a multiplayer experience where a tight-knit community of people will ensure your village's survival, each with their own hopes and dreams. Develop friendships and overcome hardships together. Grow your village by inviting people from other clans to live with you, participate in cool festivals, and, maybe when the time comes, even fall in love. Clean up ocean waste in this relaxing and satisfying cozy adventure called Spilled. Recycle, earn coins, upgrade your boat, and repeat. Explore and clean up new areas with more waste and new challenges. This educational adventure allows you to satisfyingly clean up ocean waste, move through 8 different areas, each bigger in size and, unfortunately, with bigger waste. No rush though, take your time and enjoy the environment. This is a shorter game that you can even finish in an hour if you wanted, but you can always come back to it when you just need to relax. Recycle, earn coins, upgrade your boat, and face new challenges with each new area. Push plastic to the recycling center, wash oil off the land, and so much more. You can also find and rescue animals. I mean, let's be honest, who doesn't want to do that? In Tinkerlands, players find themselves stranded on an island where they must craft, scavenge equipment, build a town for fellow survivors, and face various dangers in this mysterious world. The islands are full of fun things to explore. Enhance your character's strength by discovering loot and crafting weapons and gear. You can also establish a community where diverse characters can join and assist you throughout your adventure, while you collect resources from the island's environment and vanquish monsters to craft formidable weapons. Or less powerful ones, if that's your preference. We're not here to judge. These islands harbor magic, peculiar creatures, and even things that defy the laws of physics. So don't be afraid to let that imagination run wild. Embark on an epic adventure with your comrades, braving the mysteries of Tinkerlands together. Unite, thrive, and conquer the challenges as one. In one project, you are the spellcaster extraordinaire, concocting your own magical mayhem. Fancy raining down a storm of spells or going all out with the Colossal Fireball? With over 100 unique magic combos to discover, the fun never fizzles out. With its turbocharged bullet-dodging action and a spell-casting system that's more addictive than a wizard's potion, one project guarantees a gaming thrill that'll have you hooked. Whether you're a die-hard fan of Vampire Survivors or love a good old-fashioned spell-slinging fest like Bro-Tato, this game has got you covered.
I need your help defending Tokyo.
Shin Hill is an adorable pixelated farm adventure that offers romance, unique battles, and fishing. Because we all know fishing makes any game a million times better. You will play as an alien that has arrived on Earth for a crucial mission that leads him to the peaceful little town of Shin Hill. Here, his neighbors will welcome him with open arms, not really realizing who he is or his dislike for humans, which, relatable. Become a champion of fishing, farm to your heart's content, explore abandoned secrets of the island, and show off those culinary skills. Just don't forget your mission. What drew the attention of your command to Earth to begin with? Is Shin Hill really a paradise island, or is it all an alluring deception? Get to know your friendly neighbors and uncover the truth. This September 2024.
We made it, guys! We have finally reached the end of PixElated Adventures. I had a blast. Hope you had a blast. And I hope you're enjoying a lot of good conversation with some of the devs over at Steam, but also with each other, because that's what this is about. It's about community and it's about celebrating those games. For any artists that might be in the room, also got a little something special for you. If you go into the Discord or to the Brave at Night website, you can see under the PixElated Adventures tab more details about an art contest. There's a theme, there is a deadline. Winners will be announced on August 2nd, and the deadline is July 31st. So if you want to get on that, go check out the website now for more details so you can get your art featured and also share it with the rest of the world. We saw so many cool indie games today. We have very different varieties. I'm sorry, but there's the weird, there's the cool, there's the chill, there's the action, there's the
Booty clenching.
We kind of had it all, which is the point of these types of showcases. Am I right? And hopefully you were able to see some titles that you've never heard of before and might be even inspired to check out yourself. For the games that are coming out soon, please, again, make sure to wishlist. Wishlist, wishlist, wishlist. This does so much to help indie developers, and it's completely free to do. You don't have to pay any money to wishlist. It just allows them to show to people that are going to help fund these types of adventures that there is interest, and gives a little bit of security for the dev teams so they can know that, yeah, people are going to play these games, and they can also keep a roof over their heads, which, if you know what's going on in the gaming industry with over 30,000 layoffs, that's a commodity at this point. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm genuinely very happy that things like this exist, because indies, they don't have the big AAA marketing budgets. They don't have the limitless creator pools. They don't have what a lot of the big studios have, but they have something so special to share with the world. And it's important that they get the spotlight they deserve, because some of my favorite games that have touched my life in so many ways, they're indies. They're indies because indies so many times are created without restrictions. They're allowed, the devs behind them are allowed to be more free with their creative vision and be a little bit sillier or more hardcore. Whatever the fancy, they can be it. They don't have a lot of shareholders being like, nay, monetization, monetization, monetization. And it's great. And we should support that because that is, at the end of the day, what gaming is about. Gaming is about being able to connect with other people with interest and just lose yourself in these worlds that you would never be able to experience out in the real world. It's amazing, and I think that it's really cool that we have more of a purpose and more of a presence of indies in the industry now than we ever have before. And so I really just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for being a part of this, and I hope that you had a genuinely good time. Don't forget, we've got a couple more days of PixElated adventures to go, so don't forget to tune in and join that Discord. Again, not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not your mom, but it'd be a lot cooler if you did. Before we go, just want to close out with one more trailer because this one is a personal favorite of mine. And on that, I bid farewell and drink your water and make sure you are always leading with your kindest foot forward and prioritizing that self-care. We'll catch you guys next time, friends. Bye.